so we'll see how this goes. I don't even know if I'm in the frame right now, but let me know in the comments if you can't hear me, because I got the mic right here. And and I just posted a video as like a sneak preview into my next video, and the next video is gonna be kind of long. Like, so far I'm estimating it's gonna be about 20 minutes, and I'm not even quite done filming it yet. I've still got some touches to do, so I'm hoping to get that out there like this week maybe. So stay tuned. What's going on, everyone? Let me catch up on some comments. You guys were all chatting before I even got here, like a half an hour ago or so. But let's see. What's up, Cole, the Roche, Sharon, Alvis, Crystal, James? Everyone's here. How you doing? Let's go, Zig. I have to leave at 1:30. Where are you going at 1:30? I got you for half an hour, and I'm sitting here rolling up one actually for later today. Going to the doctor. Yuck. Gross. I went to the doctor once. It was alright. That's something I'm going to be hyper focused on this coming winter, is my healthcare too, and getting like set up with a VA, which I'm not looking forward to. And I got this smoke last time, and it came in this pouch, and it's like a Ziploc bag in here, and it also came with like papers and crutches, so that's dope. That's what I'm sitting here using. Hey, what's up, Jim? How you doing, man? It's my birthday and I'm binge watching Zig. Oh my god, Stacy, that's flattering. Everyone wish her a happy birthday. There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up, everyone. See, y'all are badasses. What's up, Bear? How you doing, man? Hey, Bear, I'm trying to get to you. I'm trying to get there. And therein lies why we're here, or why I'm here. I'm hoping, like, I don't often ask for donations. Not for myself. I do sometimes, a little bit of weed here, gallon of gas here. But usually I'm asking for donations for other people. And I was kind of hoping I could do this live stream and get some donations to get to Slabs, because I was hoping to sell my truck by now, and when my truck does sell, I'll be okay, but right now I'm not. Stacy, are you having a good time on your birthday? Like, it's your birthday, dude. I love birthdays. Birthdays are badass. It's like my favorite holiday because you don't have to share it with anyone. Like, it's your holiday. And by the way, I just learned how to roll a joint like a year ago, and I never did learn how to roll a joint with crutches. So I'm gonna try this out. Let's see how bad this is. Comes with this little pouch I got the smoke in. This was that last half ounce I had, that shake, but the pouch was cool, and it comes with crutches and papers. And I don't know how to do the thing with the crutch. So, what's up, Dave? How you doing, dude? But I'm gonna try it. I'm trying to do the crutch thing. I think you gotta roll this thing up, this little piece of cardboard. My daughter is coming over with her fiance. Nice quiet day. That's cool. Well, happy birthday. Spoil yourself a little bit. I'm hoping it's not too small or too big, because I roll kind of big joints. Hey, thanks for posting the links there, Dave. I appreciate you. So So I'm still here in Babylon. And I'm surprised I haven't had much interest in my pickup. Like everyone said, the demand for used vehicles has gone up right now. So right now my plan is to get to Slabs and be there for October. I've already got a ride back here next month after I get paid. And I'll come back and either have buyers lined up or I'll move it to like Phoenix area and try to sell it there instead. Or courtside. That's kind of my plan because there's not much interest in it in Los Angeles. And I figured there would be, but I don't know. It's a city, it's got more people. My hope was that it would sell faster here, but that's just not what's happening. I'll teach you the perfect joint to roll. Very simple. Do I know where Jen is? Which Jen? I know a couple of people with that name. That is not a very good joint. I suck at this. Sponsor a doobie zigs. Hey, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. That's gonna go towards gas getting me to Slabs. Actually, there's weed waiting for me there. I got a picture of it yesterday. But it will be, I'm thinking it'll probably cost like a tank of gas. And in the van, that tank of gas is about $140 here in California. Yeah. Because gas is pushing about $7 a gallon. Oh yeah, I can pin your link, can't I? Let's do that. I never do that, but now I'm gonna do that. Good idea. Do you know where Jen is? Was never the girl next door. Yeah. She's a good friend of mine. She's I don't know exactly where she is because she moves so much quicker than me. But she's on her way to California. I should be running into her eventually. Whatever you see fit, home. Hey, thanks, Dave. I appreciate the donation, dude. You mean this weed in a jar? Yeah, probably, Baron. Probably that stuff. I'll be in Slabs mid-November. I will try to be there around there. I was kind of thinking I was going to be leaving for November. Maybe I'll be in Quartzsite, so it'll be within a couple of hours away. Okay, I think she's in Arizona still. She does move fast. Yeah, she really does. Yeah, her and I, we know each other. We know each other personally. We. So here's the joint that I made, guys. It's not great. What do you think? With a crutch. Like, I'm not great at this. Hey, thanks, Crystal. That's badass. So I'm like $40 in to my goal of 140. Then that's about what a tank of gas is. That'll get me there. Whoa. What the fuck just happened? I don't even know what just happened. Let me go ahead and flip that around. It just like flipped my camera around. I didn't touch it. That was interesting. But it's also, this is my broken phone I'm streaming from. So, I'm not surprised it's doing weird shit. Shut up, Shannon. You don't like that? Damn, my camera quality dropped too, didn't it? When that switch happened. Let's see here. Try to flip it back around. That did it. Let's see how long this lasts. That's my better camera. Bear, I can't spark it up in here. I'd have to go outside. And it is. Yeah, it's chili night tonight at Ponderosa. It's Tuesday. Actually, yeah, they're not doing taco anymore. They're doing chili again. Are you like, Shannon, are you going to modify the chili recipe to make it like better? Or are you doing the same old, same old? James, should you move to slabs? That's a tough question. It's hard to know. It's hard to know if you should move to slabs. It's everyone has a different experience there, so I would say visit slabs first before you decide to move there. But you could move there if you wanted to suffer through the temperatures. In fact, I know of a camp that's for sale right now if you're interested. It's a functioning Airbnb. That thing looks like a ball bat. Strike one. Poker night. We used to do poker night twice a week at the Ponderosa. So it would be cool to bring that back. That'd be fun. I liked poker night. We could just start with change night this week. Oh, it's not that bad, Bear. Don't be a wimp. Alright, I'm gonna try to roll another one. Hey, thanks, Dave, for the donation. Thank you. So, let's see, I got 90 to go. 90 to go. 90 is my goal. It's not even that hot, bro. I've been watching. It's like, been like 90 degrees during the day. 95. Hey, what's up? What's up, Angel? Good to see you. Hopefully the packing's been going well. So we got like the whole Ponderosa crew right now in the chat. Just talking shit to each other. It's 68 there today. It was cold this morning, 39. It was a little chilly here in LA this morning too. I had to throw a light cardigan on. A light sweater. Alright. Trying to do this crutch thing. Trying to make a crutch. Again, because I suck at this. And I'm putting it in the paper. Almost done so he can come get his shit Saturday. Then you're gonna have a party, right? I had a divorce party after my divorce. Yeah, us Aquarians are pretty difficult to deal with sometimes. Alright, let's see how this joint is. We'll roll another baseball bat. This one will be better. I hope. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not gonna be better. It's a lot worse. Let me see if I can make it prettier with the old tamping tool. Yeah, I'm an Aquarius. We crazy. Yeah, we are crazy. This came out of nowhere, so can't say I'm happy about it. Tomorrow's my birthday, so we will be partying after he picks up his shit. But it's for my birthday. God damn, that's savage. I don't know how to... That's probably a lot of mixed emotions, isn't it? We make good friends but suck at relationships. Yeah, man, what is that about us? Why do we suck at that stuff? Jim and I only knew each other 6 months when we got married. Been together 30 years now. That's cool. I like it when those work out. I knew a guy that I served with that I think he knew his wife for like a weekend, and they ended up having 2 kids together, and I'm sure they're still married. All right, this one's worse, you guys. It's worse. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be in a rolling contest anytime soon. 30 years married. Like, I would have been 8. I would have been 8 when y'all got married. It's a long time. I can't even fathom what that's like. 30 years from now, I'll be dead. I'll be too damn old. I don't think that'll ever happen to me. I have to roll mine with a dollar bill. You know what's funny is that I'm actually better with a dollar bill. I've been rolling with a dollar bill for a lot of years, and a lot of people have mocked me for it. But that's how I roll my joints for the longest time until I just started learning how to do it freehand. I'll teach you how to roll a real joint when you get here. You've tried, Shannon. You've tried to teach me how to roll a real joint. I'll just have you roll my joints when I get there. And speaking of getting there, I got 90 bucks left to get my gas money together so I can get out of Babylon. I will be coming back around the 1st, though, in order to collect my pickup or sell my pickup. Hopefully by that point I'll have buyers lined up. And I also have the rest of my video to edit, and I got a little bit of filming to do left. And then I'll show you guys my adventure leaving Nomad's Nest and buying the van. So stay tuned for that. You can smoke that one around the corner. Well, I mean, I don't have to share it with you. That's cool. I can only roll blunts. Yeah, I can't roll a blunt. It's hard to smoke a blunt with all that tobacco. I'm sorry, you suck. But are you, though? Which website did you post on for selling your truck? I put it on OfferUp, on the Facebook Marketplace, and on Craigslist. I'm gonna take some more pictures of it. Maybe I just need to take some different pictures. I don't know. But I'm gonna do that before I go and make a new ad so that way maybe I'll get some more attention. Now, speaking of, I have a little bit of this left that I can put on the baseball bat. What do you think? Should I? Should I do it? There's a whole bunch of you in here, no one's chatting. Or should I just smoke it dry? So you got the little Pickle Rick dab tool. Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick. What is his profile picture? Don't paint it again. That was a mess. So should I make another one and make it a caterpillar? That wasn't too big of a mess. Jeez. Oh, you sent him his profile picture. It's so small on my screen, I can't really see what it is. Any of those joints pregnant? I wish. Then maybe they would give birth to another joint. That'd be cool. Alright, maybe I make a caterpillar out of this. I'm playing Need for Speed Remastered. So much fun. That's cool, dude. I remember that game. I think in the next joint I roll, I'm not going to put a crutch in it because that's making him look silly. Apparently I can't roll with a crutch in the joint. If I freehand mine, are prego, but definitely don't reproduce. Yeah, mine are always pregnant too. Like I can roll a cone if I try real hard. It takes me like 20 minutes, but like I don't want to wait 20 minutes to roll a joint. Here, I'll try to grind up some more and try to roll the best damn joint I can roll. But these aren't the papers I usually use either, so. Taco Tuesday. Yeah, they went back to chili night at the Ponderosa because Taco Tuesday was too damn expensive. Which is a bummer because I love tacos. It takes me forever to. I don't mind packing the cones. I like that actually. They're already like pre-done. But I can roll a decent-ish joint. I might have to bust out the dollar bill. First gotta grind it up though. How did Taco Tuesday become so expensive? Because the cost of food is expensive. Um, the cost of the food was expensive, and the people in slabs don't have a ton of money to be spending on food when they also have food stamps. So they had to think of something else that you can make, in bulk and isn't so expensive. And beans and that kind of stuff isn't as expensive. So plus you can make a whole bunch more of it. Not to mention that Chili Tuesdays has been like a very long time tradition at the Ponderosa. They only did Taco Tuesday for the summer. What's up, Cole? Oh yeah, I forgot you're in California. Man, that's why I'm trying to actually get out of right now I'm in Los Angeles. I'm trying to get out of Los Angeles. I'm a little short on gas money right now, but I need to get to where my money stretches farther. I can't afford to stay here, and that's really where I'm at. That's where I'm at in life. Yeah, if I did Taco Tuesday, there would have to have been at least $2 or $2.50 a taco. Yeah, and that was it. That was either like you jack up the price of the food or switch to something that's more affordable. And that's what they did. Seemed $7 and $11 a gallon in California. Yeah, where I'm at, it's not quite $7 yet, but it's pretty damn close. So that's what I gotta. That's why I think it'll be like $140 to get out of here, because it'll take me about a tank of gas. I'm expecting a tank of gas to get to Slabs. And I'll roll in on fumes and I'll be good until payday. I love carnitas and adobada or El Pastor. So I don't know how to say that word. I hope I'm probably jacking it up. But I would put a lot of meat on the chicken and the ground beef. I just got smoke, got me some cookies and cream. I like cookie strains. Cookie strains are good. Alright, it's all grinded up. Cookie strains are my favorite. And they're made out of real Girl Scouts too, which is also cool. Just like the cookies are. Made out of real Girl Scouts. Oh yeah, I've got this dab here too. Okay, so I'm making a caterpillar. Which means I'm taking dabs, this wax, and I rolled it into a worm, and I'm putting it inside the joint this time. So Angel let us know what she's smoking on. What is everyone else smoking on? I wish I could tell you what I'm smoking on, but this was a kick down. Someone kicked this down to me. And, I forget, they told me what strain it was, but I completely forgot. So, I don't know. Don't know what it is. But it's pretty good, actually. Better than that shake I had last time. How's our girl Zag doing? She is totally asleep right now in the bed. Right next to me, just passed out. She's happy to sleep all day. She's happy to run all day. She's just a happy girl. Alright, put the little worm in here. A little bit more flour. Uh-oh, it's sticking to my finger. Get off me. Get off me. There we go. Okay. Yep, she's passed out. She got the whole bed to herself. Hey, what's up, Joys? Hey, what's up, Bobby? How you doing? Both of y'all. Haven't seen you guys since Nemo's live stream earlier. Okay, now the handy dandy packing tool. The tamper, wherever that went, there it is. Pack this down a little bit and clean it up. And I'll show you a joint without a crutch in it. Gotta run, Zig. See you later. Bye, Crystal. Have a good visit with your doctor. Drive safe. I feel you escaping Babylon. Yeah, dude, if you want to donate to the cause, my links are pinned to the top of the chat. And you guys all know I don't really ask for money very often. And then when I do, it's usually for someone else. So Caveman can start his live stream for my neighbor David. But Babylon's expensive, dude. I can't get out of here on my own this month. So I need some money. There it is. What y'all think? What y'all think? Like, not bad freehand, right? Just don't put a crutch in it, and I can roll a decent joint. But with a crutch in it, it comes out looking really weird. Yep, just finished up school with kiddo and finished up taxes. I hate taxes. Yeah, who doesn't? Everyone hates taxes. I'm out of weed and I broke my bubbler, bro. If it was a glass one, it's probably like that's the fate of all glass, isn't it? It's just gonna break. You're probably richer than me, my dude. I'm stuck in a war zone ghetto in Ohio, and yes, very nice joint, very chilly. I don't know if I'm richer than very many people. But I can admit that Ohio sucks. What are you doing there? What are you doing in Ohio? That's where you are too, huh? Yeah, man. So like, you're bitching about the middle class paying the taxes, and it's so fucking true. And I'll give you the rundown. I'll give you the rundown on my opinion about that. So like, George Carlin said it pretty good when he said that the wealthy are there to do none of the work and pay none of the taxes. The middle class is there to do all of the work and pay all of the taxes. And the lower class is just there to scare the shit out of the middle class and keep them going to their fucking jobs. But personally, my opinion on it is that idea that you can pull yourself up by the bootstraps in our country just by starting a business and you'll be fine isn't the case anymore. Because there's so much government intervention with you starting a business, right? Do you know what the average cost? Anybody? The average cost of starting a business in our country? And this is the average in our country, not by any particular state. It's pretty different when you look at it at the state level, but so the average cost of starting a business in our country is about $5,000. And the problem I have with that is that most of that cost is going to the government or it's spent on what the government requires you to get. So they put all these roadblocks in place for people to be able to start a business, and then they are like, just pull yourself up by the bootstraps. But a lot of people don't have 5 grand laying around to start a business. A lot of people have never even seen that much money. So how are those people supposed to pull themselves up by the bootstraps? Well, they have a hustle, don't they? In every poor area of the country, you'll find a community of people with a hustle, whether that be you're a mechanic or you cut hair or you clean houses. Everyone has a hustle. Yet they're all business owners and breaking the law because they don't have a business license. They didn't get permission from the government to have a business. They didn't get the proper credentials or certifications before they decided to cut someone's hair and learn how to cut someone's hair. Like, the idea that you can pull yourself up by the bootstraps in a lot of the poor areas of our country is just absurd. It's absolutely absurd. It's not the American dream we used to have. Like, once upon a time we could. Once upon a time it was possible. Uncle Tomcat. Yeah, it's possible in some areas. It's a little easier in others. But, like those kids that are selling lemonade on the side of the road that the police have to show up to because they don't have a business license or a lender's license, or not a lender's license, but a peddler's license. Have they been inspected by the health department, like all these things come into play before starting a business, especially when you're consuming food. So then the police show up because someone called them, and technically these kids are breaking the law, and we actually use the police to stop people from pulling themselves up by the bootstraps. And not just the lemonade stand, but even grown ass adults that decide to like have a side hustle and make a little bit of money. Technically, it's illegal. I'll tell you why a lot of companies aren't hiring California. It's now a loss to hire a person. That's why. It's always been a loss to hire a person. Turnover is really expensive. It costs you money to hire someone because then you got to train them. And even if they know how to do their job, you got to train them on your SOPs for that business. It does cost a lot of money to hire people. The sexual harassment training law that started this year's every business, no matter what business, with 5 or more workers must pay for sexual harassment training. Yep, that does not surprise me. They're making the businesses pay, making it harder to run a business, more expensive to run a business. That costs money. Why would people? Yep, you're absolutely right. They actually put barriers in place for you pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. They punish the small business financially for being a small business. The big businesses aren't hurting from that. Like, they can afford it. There are only city kids who pay you to teach them basic backpacking skills or dirty kid skills. Yeah, so if you're teaching someone backpacking skills or dirty kid skills and they're paying you for it, you're technically you're operating a business, and without the proper business licenses or insurances that the government would require you to have for like a travel business, then you're breaking the law. Obviously, we're not going to and plus you're earning income that you're not reporting to the government too, so you got to do a 1099, all these taxes and all that stuff. Like, it's not exactly pulling yourself up by the bootstraps anymore. It used to be you could just start a business. And then the government got heavily involved with almost every single industry that there is. It's about $200 to $300 per employee to train. That's pretty expensive. And you have to go through approved person. I was about to ask, can you do the training? Is it just a PowerPoint, like check the box? But no, you have to have a certified person teach you not to sexually harass people. Ah, what a weird world. Like, it's good that we're teaching people not to sexually harass people. Like, I feel like if you need to be taught that, maybe you shouldn't have that job. It just blows my fucking mind that this is a requirement in the business world. Like, this is something you learned in kindergarten, I think, or you should have learned from your parents, or maybe even high school when your hormones were starting to take over. But now we're taking this into the professional world and teaching people how to behave in public. And if you don't do it, you can't run your business. Like, it's just absurd. This is that. If somebody in your business is guilty of sexual harassment, then they get fired. Like, there's already repercussions for this. And based on how you handle those accusations, or if you see it, like, that's how you determine whether or not you get sued. Like, you're not guilty being the business owner of one of your employees sexually harassing another. You're guilty of not protecting that employee if you don't protect them. But you shouldn't be responsible for teaching decent human behavior. Like, you shouldn't be, the cost of that shouldn't be on the shoulders of the fucking business owner. That's ridiculous. Common sense isn't so common. No, I don't even call it common sense anymore. I just call it sense. That's what I call it now. I've been doing that for a while. You have no sense. Did you call cops on a lemonade stand? No, of course not. I would never call the police. Like, unless there's like a body or something. And even then, I would rather the medics just come and take it. The police they never make anything better. And they have no legal, requirement to protect you. So their job is to be violent. Well, yeah, federal income tax started in this country. Prohibition alcohol industry used to pay enough taxes that people didn't have to pay. Am I feeling better? No, I'm stuck in Babylon. Not feeling better. The prohibition has proposed the income tax on the country as a way to make up the loss of money from the alcohol industry. That doesn't surprise me. What was bothering you in your other videos? That I'm stuck in Babylon. I'm not doing well here, bro. Fucking A right, most of us are born with those morals. Yeah, no, most of us are born with those morals. Not to, like, how to... And if you're not born with them, hopefully you learned them. You know, because kids don't know social cues very well. They're still learning. They haven't made enough mistakes yet, right? So children are learning, whereas adults are they're adults. We're grown. Like, you don't have an excuse to be sexually harassing someone anymore. It's 2022, and we're not idiots. We're adults, and it shouldn't be your boss's job to teach you not to. Really, what they want is the employers, the business owner, to just basically publicly say, like, hey, we're not in support of sexual harassment, right? But then they're charging them in order to say this and have this training. Like, I don't think that needs to be someone certified. I think it needs to be the business owner saying, hey, don't act like this. These are the conditions of employment, right? Like, here's the behavior standard right here. If you violate the behavior standard, you're going to lose your job. Those are the expectations. And it's pretty point blank. But to spend $200 to $300 per employee is absurd. Like, what's the benefit of hiring someone if it's going to cost you so much more to have them there? Bear, nobody wants to touch you there. Nobody. Not your no square. You guys don't get it. It sucks here in Babylon, especially the side of Babylon. It's expensive and hardly anything to do except drugs. Yeah, Joys, you know where I'm at. There's nothing here. To even go enjoy the cool things in the city, it's like an hour drive, which is expensive. It's expensive to drive an hour. City traffic. I need to get out of here, and my money will stretch much farther in slabs. And I'm sitting here, like, still need, like, a little bit less than $100 to get out of here, fill my tank, and get the hell on out. So that's my hope, is that I get enough to get out of Babylon. I think Iowa's expensive. I can't even imagine trying to make it in Cali, and I make decent money, or thought I did. You know, like, you would probably make more money here because the cost of living's higher. People pay better here. But yeah, the cost of living's higher. So you'd probably make more here at your profession, but you'd probably not live better. I don't know what Iowa's like. Hey, thanks, Bobby. I hope I feel better soon too. The top 5 reasons I hate Babylon. I don't even honestly want to get into that, but it's just claustrophobic. It's expensive. Everyone's in their own little bubble. Like, there's no community whatsoever. The traffic's terrible. The weather is smoggy all the time. And I'm not anywhere near, like, it's, like I said, an hour drive to get to the coolest parts. Yeah, cost of living in LA is $30+ an hour. Like, probably 35, maybe. It's expensive. Hopefully I see you soon. Babylon is tough. What's up, dude? What up, dude? What's up? What's up? So, somebody was asking about you earlier in the chat, Jen. So, you're here now. Average rent for 1 bedroom is anywhere from $2,400 to $3,600 a month. Dude, I don't even make half of the low end of that. Yet I'm stuck here right now. I kind of expected that my truck would sell faster than this, but that has just not been the case. So I'm getting a little bit like I'm getting a little desperate to get out of town. I'm not gonna be able to last here. And I've got very little options since I have my van and my truck here. I can leave the truck here, I can leave a vehicle here before I go. But I need to take my home with me. I need to take the van with me, get it to Slabs. Did you try Carvana or CarMax? They're not going to give me what I want for my van. They're not even, or for the truck, they're not going to get me what I need to get out from under the van. So I was considering going, but if you go to like one of those car buying places, like they give you like $8,000, like half the price of what you could get on the private market. Word, I'll send you a 10 zig. It's a lot. Hey, I appreciate it, Bobby. That's badass. I know it's a lot for a lot of people. Like, I know it is. I get it. Carvana was outed as a good scam. Yeah, totally. I'd be better off taking it to a Chevy dealership and letting just them give me an offer. I remember back in the day paying $500 to $600 for a studio in Venice. It's now $2,800. Yeah. Did you post it to OfferUp yet? Yes, I did post it to OfferUp. I've looked into selling with Subaru through them. They wanted to offer me pennies. Private party is where it's at. Yeah, I don't even know if they would give me 50% of the value of the truck because they want to make money. Their idea is to buy it and then flip it. So what they're going to be flipping it for is what I'm trying to get for it. I would like to get 16 for the truck. That's a fair market value for it. It's reasonable. It's in good shape. But I'd be willing to negotiate that. I just haven't had anyone trying. Like, no one's hit me up. So I can't linger here, man. I can't afford to linger in Los Angeles. It just doesn't work. Doesn't work like that. 28 people watching. I haven't really been looking at the numbers. Alright, break time is over for me. Gotta get back to work. Best of luck and have a good stream. Hey, thanks, Joys. Hey, and I just rolled up a bunch of the smoke you gave me, so I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you dropping that off. And Jen, you better be making your way to Slabs. I want to see, if you look up in the chat, you'll see who it was that was asking about you. I'm going to look right now. Let's see if I can find them. James Brooks. James, if you're still here, you're going to sell the Subi. What Subaru do you have? You have a Forester? I think you have a Forester. I could be wrong. Those were pretty dope. Craigslist is where I've had luck selling vehicles and buying. It's $5 to list. I did. I posted it to Craigslist. I spent the $5 to post it there, and I haven't gotten anything from there either. I just think maybe Los Angeles has so much competition that it's driving the prices down, and I'm asking too much for the Los Angeles area. That's kind of what I'm suspecting is going on. So if I take it to another area, I'm almost considering taking it to Quartzsite. That I think it might sell better. Finally off work, gotta put a wheel bearing in my car now. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Hiking back from Boynton Canyon, yes, making my way to Slabs. Alright, I'll see you soon. It'll be good to see you again, dude. Word, check it, my dude. Just have it now. Hey, it's there, dude. I appreciate you, Bobby. $80 left. That's badass. Knocking that down. One donation at a time. Getting me out of here. What's going on, my brother? Hope Babylon hasn't swallowed you up yet. It's trying to, dude. I'm trying to get out of here. It's trying to swallow me up. I got $80 left to fill up my gas tank, and then I'll be leaving tomorrow. I'm gonna have to clean up like the room that I'm staying in because he's been generous enough to let me stay here for free. Um, and pack up my gear and get in the van and go. So that's my goal. $80 more, I'll be able to do it. I don't know how I'm gonna linger here much longer, but gotta go, Zig. See you soon. Hey, hike safe. I'll see you soon. And drive safe. Safe travels. All of it. All the travels. Just be safe. What's everyone doing today? We got someone working on their car. Cole's got to put a wheel bearing in his car. What are you doing, No Justice? How you been? I've been kind of tinkering with the Streamlabs thing recently. I haven't done it yet. The problem I'm facing right now is that um, I don't know how to link my phone into the computer to make that my webcam. So I can do Streamlabs through the computer, but the webcam for the computer is like really low quality. I'd rather use this camera. So I gotta figure out how to make the camera a web camera or like use it on the computer. Doctors clear me to drive December 13th. I'm driving anyway. But hey, I'll be headed to the slabs in January. Cool, man. I'll probably be in like Quartzsite, Havasu area. Maybe in the slabs, but I'd kind of doubt it. Beautiful weather here in Ohio. Can't really afford much. Made a sundial out of canvas and a paintbrush. That's dope. That's cool. Yeah, it sucks when you're in an area where there's nothing to do. And everything that there is to do costs money, right? Like, there's nothing free to do in a lot of areas. And that's why that's another reason I don't like Babylon. Like, most places I can go to out in the woods or desert, I can find plenty of stuff, free stuff to do. Or stuff that's real low cost, like fishing and shit like that, hiking. But, can't exactly do that here in Los Angeles. Yeah, Joy, I saw that. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. Hey, thanks, Shannon. I love you much. Yeah, I'll get up with you about that. Hey, thanks, Lisa. I appreciate that donation. It does help. It helps. Every little bit helps. That was badass. I appreciate you guys very much. Let's see where I'm at, actually. I need to see how much I got left to go, because then I can get out of here. $190 for a freaking wheel bearing just for parts. I remember when you can get one for 10, $20. What is this world? Dude, it's insane right now. The like inflation has just been killing everybody. Yeah, I'm either leaving today in a few or tomorrow morning. Fuck yeah, get on traveling. Thank you so much, Magically. Thanks so much. The haunted house, I guess, is in Tennessee. Oh, haunted house that are a goal. There's this haunted house that pays $20,000 if you last 8 hours. Hmm. Oh, it's Nemo. What's up, Nemo? Okay. Cole probably a Preston bearing with the wheel hub assembly. What up, Nemo? Okay, so there's that. 70. Actually, I'm getting closer to my goal. I think I need like 40 left. Let me look. Sorry. Um. Actually, yeah, 60 left. Fuck yeah. You guys are badasses. It's Nemo. It's Nemo. Traveling on pennies, he changed his channel name. Which means that you actually have to get some pennies and start buying like water with it or something. Zag check. Zag is over here on the bed, I'll show you. Since that's everyone's been asking about her. She's just chilling. Yeah, but I got the whole hub assembly, which is silly to me, but it does make it pretty easy to swap. I haven't done a whole lot of like suspension work, which I might have some suspension work to do on my van, so. She's as small as my cat Smokey. True story, I was visiting a friend of mine in Phoenix last year, and she has like 3 or 4 cats. And she's like, "Oh, do you have your dog with you?" And I was like, "No, not today." And she's like, "Good, because I have cats." And I'm like, and she's like, "I got cats, and they don't like dogs that much." And I was like, "I think it's okay. I'm pretty sure your cats would be able to whoop my dog's ass." And she had no idea that Zag was small, but I think most cats could probably mess her up pretty good. You're a purple Jedi. Jesus Christ. You're you're purple Jedi. You're not a Jedi. You can't lift shit with your mind. I bought a floor desk today. Very awkward. A floor desk. Oh, is it like one of those desks that you can sit down in front of you, and it's like small? You can sit down on the ground. I guess that's every desk sitting down in front of you, but like it's low to the ground so you can sit on the floor. A like real wood. A floor desk that's real wood. And long as a regular desk. Taking a break from rearranging. What the fuck are you guys talking about, Bobby? They got Bluetooth mind controllers for forklifts. What the fuck are you even talking about? My bedroom did the living room. I need a change. Hell yeah, no one can tell you not to. You don't even have to ask their opinion about it. You could be like, put the couch on the wall, like bolt it to the wall, and be like, that's where it's at. I'm doing it because I can. Do whatever you want. I'm a Jedi off of Men Who Stare at Goats with George Clooney. And I remember that movie, but that's lifting shit with your mind or texting chat text. It's going in the air. That right. Do whatever you want. That's what's up. No lightsaber. Yeah, to the wall. Bolt it to the fucking wall. Good parts are expensive. A lot of junk from China. Shop labor rates are insane in California. Better to learn to wrench yourself. Thankfully, I got an older vehicle too, so I could wrench myself. There is somebody at the slabs that is very mechanically inclined. I figure I could pick his brain also. Like once I learned something, I could do it. I just don't always have the tools to do it, you know. So exactly, I've never met so many people who I don't really know that have been so supportive and full of kind words. You included too. Hey, thanks. I yeah, I've been there. I've been through a divorce. That shit sucks. But you also like have a newfound freedom. And the reality is like you don't know who you are without that person. Like you have never been this person before. You've never been this old or through this experience. So go find out who you are. That shit's the best part about getting divorced is being like, what do I want? Yeah. Go do your thing. Empower yourself. Relationships can sometimes be not empowering. That's when you know you gotta cut them off. Fuck yeah, bolt it to the wall, the ceiling, put it upside down on the ground. Do whatever you want. Put the television on the ceiling above your bed so you could just watch TV and lay up in bed too. True, I'm so independent anyhow. I raised both my kids alone after my first divorce. Bark Bark and Ben Nutty and Solar Mike, if they can fix it, throw that shit away because it's unfixable. Yeah, those aren't the mechanics I would go to. None of those three. I went to school for diesel technology, got my box and most of my tools 50% off, student discounts, all snapping. It's Snap on a Mac. That's dope, dude. That's badass. Student discounts. That's what's up. You need your own home decorating channel with those ideas. And first, I would just need a home. That would legit give me nightmares having the TV on the ceiling and be so scared it would fall on me. Just bolt it up there like really well. I got an $800 tent. Jesus Christ. What kind of tent is this? One of those canvas ones with the, like a wood stove and shit? Do you go to an island to get provisions, water? Are there weed dispensaries there? Some people will go to an island to get water and food and stuff, but you're gonna spend a lot more in Island than you do in Brawley. They've jacked up their prices in Nyland quite a bit. And no, there's no dispensaries in Nyland. The closest dispensary I believe is El Centro, but they'll deliver to Calipatria if you order enough. You have to have it like over a certain threshold. But most people go to Brawley for their groceries. It's the closest Walmart. Auto pop-up family tents are that much or can be. Yeah, the ones on the top of your rig, yeah, those are pretty expensive. But if it's just a regular tent, $800 that's gotta have like a wood stove in it, insulation, yeah, Bush Tech. Yeah, those are expensive. Glamping. No, that's more like those are like hunting tents when you're stuck out there like elk hunting and it's fucking, you know, 10 below and when you gotta wake up and go get ready. Actually, I'm gonna make some coffee because there's a little coffee maker in here. I haven't used it yet. Maybe not. I don't see any filters. There used to be some filters. You can see my mess. My bag threw up over there. I want a luxury tent house by Bush Tech. They have bathrooms and showers and heated floors. Oh my god, what if the wind came along and just destroyed your shit? It's Prime Day for me since it's my birthday tomorrow. Anything on your Amazon wish list? I will have to go make adjustments to my wish list because right now it's planning on being delivered in New Mexico and I need to change the address to Slabs. But there is some stuff on my Amazon wish list. Yeah, there's. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I need at this particular moment. Like that's aside from just gas money, but I can go. I need to change the address on my wish list. That's why it's not on any of my comments anymore. I did have my Amazon wish list on my comments, but I haven't had an address for the last couple of minutes since I've been in Babylon. So I need to change that up. Got a Prime credit card. Hell yeah. I don't know if you've ever looked at my wish list. It's I think it's on the description of my channel. But right now, yeah, I'll hit you up on Instagram. I need to go change the address to the Ponderosa. And happy birthday. Prime Day. Free shipping. What do you guys think? Should I take you outside and burn one down with you? Big 4-1. Alright, my audio is going to go out a little bit because I'm going to switch to the phone. The big 4-1. Just a couple years older than me. You want Mom? And this is the steak. Alright, let me get Zag out. She likes to bark and try to be vicious at people as they walk by. Every time she sees someone walk past on the sidewalk, she starts barking at them like, "What are you doing in my camp?" That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Hopefully you guys got a good angle on me. Because I can't actually see. I'm using the camera on the back of the phone. If I was rich, I would buy 4 sea crates and turn them into walls and put a square in the slabs. I would call it the square. Boom, a new campsite made out of shipping crates. Can't burn shipping crates down, dude. Zag the vicious guard dog. She thinks she is. In her play voice sounds like a growl when she wants to play with a dog, so like everyone thinks that she's just mean. And there's a lot of people here that don't speak English. I think the people over here near me, I think they speak like Russian or a language that sounds like Russian, like maybe Eastern Bloc of Europe. And then there's a few other languages I've heard walking past a few times. So big old melting pot out here. Maybe you should get a sugar mama to help you escape. Yeah, no shit. Sounds like a lot of trouble. I'll take a sugar mama as long as she doesn't think that she can talk down to me just because she's paying me. So this is the one I put dabs in. I rolled up. I rolled up dabs into like a worm, a long worm. There's probably like a half a gram of dabs in this. Maybe a quarter gram, be more accurate. A sugar mama. No. Knocked you guys down. Let me fix this. Plus, honestly, like, sugar mamas are a myth. I don't think they actually exist. Sugar daddies probably exist, but I don't know if a sugar mama exists. Go find out. I don't even, where would I find a sugar mama? Yeah, mamas don't exist, I'd have one. Because women don't need to pay for the company of men. Like, they don't. Oh, they exist. Cause you might be a sugar mama, but you're not my flavor of sugar mama, my friend. Seeking mama of sugar taking applications. Yeah, I think that goes without saying for nearly every man I've ever met. They're taking applications for a sugar mama. I mean, hard to turn one down. Like if it was a real thing, instead of like that's like a unicorn, man. Like they don't actually exist. Starting now, think I can get it swapped before you get off. I don't know, man. Depends on how the donations go. But I should be around for a little bit, yeah. Honestly, I have no idea how long I've been live streaming. An hour? Hour and 15? Cause, are you saying that you have a sugar mama, or are you just saying that they exist? Oh shit. Can you guys hear all the sirens? There's like tons of sirens right now. Because I'm in Babylon. 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 Bum 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 bum. Get me out of Babylon. Cause I plead the fifth. It depends on what you're looking for. Money. I'm looking for money. Hence the sugar mama. So hence the need for one. How about I got Facebook jailed for saying I was gonna kidnap somebody for a smoke and to do laundry. Like laundry was in the same sentence, and they banned me for it because they can't tell humor. Yeah, I've gotten some pretty ridiculous. I like money. I've gotten some pretty ridiculous bans on Facebook before. I can't believe you like money too. You want to get a latte? This is stupid. Babylon has officially swallowed me. That's official. I need to get out of here. I had a sugar daddy, then I had to grow up. It sucks. Get out of here, I'm biting. Texas has free beachfront camping. Yeah, they have it. Where is that at? The Padre Islands. I've been wanting to check that out, but Texas fucking. I don't want to go to jail for weed, so Texas is pretty much off the list until they make me feel welcome. Yeah, the Gulf Coast. Yeah, I've been wanting to check it out. I just don't want to go to jail for weed or catch a charge. It's such a risk. I like to stick around to the places where I get a receipt with my cannabis. It's just the neighbor's egg. You don't have to growl at them. Get a medical marijuana card. Do they do reciprocity? So if I get a medical card, which there's a few reasons I don't want to do that, but if I get a medical card in another state, does Texas honor it, or do I have to get one in Texas? Because if you have to get one in Texas, I suspect you probably have to be a Texas resident also, which I'm not. But did you know if you get your medical marijuana card, you also forfeit your gun rights, since cannabis is on the Schedule 1 substance list? That's specifically one of the questions they ask when you buy a weapon. Zaggy's gonna rip through that door, bark at pedestrians walking down the sidewalk. She's already out here. She's out here, dude. She's right here sitting next to me. But she's on her leash. What the fuck? No, I didn't know that. Yeah, when you buy a gun, and if you do a federal background check, which is required in most states, Texas might not have this law if it's a person-to-person sale, but if you're buying it from a shop, you 100% have to go through this form, and on that form it specifically states, do you use illegal drugs? And then it says in parentheses, cannabis included. So you either have to lie on that form and risk them finding out that you have a medical marijuana card, or you tell them the truth and you don't buy a gun. Same for seeking PTSD help, lose gun rights. Yeah, that's actually something that I'm I have to go to the VA soon and I'm gonna work on my healthcare, mental health care, and my disability rating, and I'm probably gonna lose my gun rights because of PTSD. So that's something I'm expecting. Yep, I smoke way too often to hang out in a state that dictates if I'm sick enough to not be smoking illegally. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. My freedom. I don't want to risk my freedom in a state that doesn't want me there. Like, if they wanted me there, then they'd legalize it. Yeah, I was a victim of a crime, and since it caused mental illness, I lose my rights to own a gun. That makes no sense either. It sucks. Yep, it sure does. Yeah. Oh, she's so quiet. I mean, yeah, she's pretty chill, dude. She's a pretty chill pup. She's always just watching my back, making sure no one's sneaking up on me. At least she doesn't eat cats. Actually, if she sees a cat, she'll chase it, but she wants to play with it because I lived when she was younger. I lived with a cat, and they would just tussle all the time. This cat and Zag. We would wake up with them just fighting each other, and now she sees a cat, and all she wants to do is just go fucking play with it, and so she chases it down. And it runs away from her, and she's like, "Oh, we're playing this game where we chase each other," and the fucking cat just takes off. And so she doesn't eat them. She wants to play with them, but the cat doesn't know that. And I can't stop her, like, unless she's on the leash. I lose completely all voice control. I'm 100% PTSD Zig, and I didn't lose my gun rights. That's cool, Jim. I know it's not a requirement that you have to sign the Brady Gun Act, but when I am honest with them about what I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to sign the Brady Gun Act. Dogs killed some cats, so since then only little dogs. Yeah, I would like to get 100%. That would be nice. That's what I'm gonna be working on this winter, because then I would be set, right? Like, I'd be done. Right now I'm at 50%, and I think that rating's pretty low. But I've also not gone to the VA for anything in the last 9 years. Like, I've just basically walked away from them and did my own thing. But it's time to do something a little different. So I'm almost thinking of signing up in the San Diego VA system, because there's so much active duty coming out right there, so it's pretty efficient, I would imagine. Not a bad spot in the summer, winter. Both seasons are pretty good. As you can tell, I'm not too far from the airport. Sleep, water, nutrition, avoiding triggers till one learns what the triggers, learn how to handle them in a socially acceptable way. Yeah, I know what my triggers are, but I can't avoid them, because it's like going to the fucking grocery store or traffic. Like, it's learning how to train Amelians to not chase Kitty. My socially acceptable way to deal with it, though, has been like, I've walked out of the grocery store with a half full grocery cart because it was so overwhelming to be in there. Sometimes it be like this. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button, you guys. I understand PTSD I suffer, it's tough. I understand about the grocery store. Yeah, it's not just the grocery store. It's just a lot of everyday life is unavoidable to avoid all your triggers, right? It's unavoidable to not experience everyday life, and that's why I think another reason that Babylon's been getting to me. That was a good joint. All right, Zach, you ready to go inside? Come on. Alright. Let me get this set up for room watching. How's that? That's fucked. Alright, let me check up on these comments here. I leave my contact about once every other month or so. That's about it. Man, I lived on a remote ranch to avoid people for a good year. I lost it a few times. I sincerely understand your struggle. Yeah, I do better out in the middle of nowhere, I think. I don't mind coming into Babylon for short stints, but when it's ambiguous, like I don't know when I'm leaving, and right now I'm just stuck here. Yeah, I'm not good with that. Like I need to have an adventure. I need to get out of Babylon. I need to feel comfortable, and it's very expensive. It's very expensive here. Like I can't afford to stay here anymore. So, my dad passed away in 2021. I was born on Father's Day. It's kind of tough. It's kind of rough because I've been smoking nicotine like a train since my lungs hurt. Yeah, I lost my dad. He was 58 and I was 30 or 28. I was 28. Yeah, that sucked. That sucks a lot. It was very sudden. It was like out of nowhere. So that was like 10 years ago now. And I started traveling shortly after. After that, actually. My dad, this was kind of my dad's retirement, to hit the road and start traveling. And I bring his ashes with me, and I spread some of his ashes pretty much everywhere I go. And I've spread half of them already. I've also got some of his ashes in my tattoo on my arm right here. It's hard to see at this angle, but I put some of his ashes in my ink. I want to go back in time, Ponderosa, before all the bad shit went down. Yeah, there's always gonna be yesterday was cool. There's a lot of parts of my past I wish I can go back to. I don't know if I would do things different, or if I, definitely some things I would do different. But I kind of figured Spider had some screws loose. I know a shady character when I see one. Sad. That's why I stayed away from a lot of people on the slabs. Yeah, I knew there was a lot of reasons people didn't like him. Like I knew that he was kind of an angry guy sometimes, but I had no idea the extent of what he was. So I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself for not knowing. To be honest with you, but I hate paying utilities. That's the worst part of Babylon. I like having solar. Like, you got free electricity coming out of the sky. I lost my dad's ashes. Rough, long, hard story. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Thankfully, I've managed to carry my dad's ashes with me the last 9 years. This is something he wanted to do. He just, let me fix the audio here. You guys are gonna like this one. So like, me traveling, is that better? Me traveling was not just my idea. It was something he wanted to do. He wanted, like, his dream retirement was to get one of those horse trailers that has the living quarters up front and travel around the country riding his horses, because he had draft horses. he would pull that behind. They would pull him in a cart, right? He loved that shit, and he died before he could ever retire. So when I got my money from the VA, I decided to. Um, I decided to basically take his ashes to all these different cool places and spread them around. I figured he would have enjoyed that. Oh no, I don't think so. That's that's garbage right there. Um, Hard pass, bro. Not cool. Not acceptable. But you knew that before you got here. Like your voice hit some roids. Nice audio improvement. Hey, yeah, I got this cool ass mic, dude. It was donated to me. Yep, I guess that's when you know you made it, when you got some trolls. Yeah, wrong door. Wrong door, motherfucker. Yeah, not acceptable. Not cool. Not tolerated. So magically, where are you at? Did you say already? You're in Texas, aren't you? We're at in Texas. Are you on the Gulf Coast? Oh, I'm seeing all these filtered messages that automatically filter. It's weird. South Alabama. See, that's another place I'll go to jail for smoking pot. But I do, I don't know. There's a lot of. Y'all got screened off porches down there because the bugs are so damn big. Florence Rule Tide. Also, you guys, I got this GoPro now. So, I'll be able to get different angles nowadays. I'll be able to get multiple angles of my videos. I've got two phones I can film from in this. So this I hopefully will be doing some more videos. I really want to work on some people's original music in slabs. Um, but it would be cool to be able to do interviews also with people I know down there. Roll Tide Bomber, Alabama. So I've been to all 50 states now, and I didn't mind the Gulf Coast. The water's warm. Southern hospitality is a real thing. Uh, the bugs are enormous, but I'm not in a big rush to go back to all those illegal states. I would really like to see cannabis taken off the criminal um, substance list altogether, and then I'll go explore so much more of the country. Yeah, those small counties are traps. Avoid them if possible. Yeah, if I just stick to the interstates, like usually when I go cross country, I'll take 70 because it's just like a zing all the way across through Kansas, Tennessee, into North Carolina, which is usually where I'm going. um, So I try to avoid a lot of those southern states, and I also try to blend in with traffic. Like I don't want to go to jail for that. It's when I start getting off the interstates and closer to my destination, I start worrying because you're getting more rural and these like bored ass cops that really need to like justify their job somehow. So old one out, new one going in. Hell yeah, Cole, rock that shit. Arkansas almost has legal weed, almost. Not quite, though, yet. Are they voting on it? Um, yeah, like, hopefully they vote on it. Because most of the time, when it's on the ballot, it wins. Florida's voted it down a couple times, but usually it wins. Did you get the Grand Canyon with his ashes? If not, it sounds like a mission. It would be epic. Yes, I've done the Grand Canyon with his ashes. Been to the Grand Canyon a few times. Pretty much everywhere I go, I spread a little bit of his ashes. I never spread them in slabs, though. I don't think he would have liked slabs very much. I don't think he liked it. Bible Belt land, tread lightly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Or I just won't tread. I don't want to risk my freedom for cannabis. It's just not worth it. Seeing Alabama or Texas or North Carolina, Virginia just legalized, I think, didn't they? Or maybe just opened a medical market. I can't remember. But it's just not worth the risk to me. I I don't want to lose my freedom. They're gonna put me in a cage, and or keep me on probation, and monitor what I do. Make sure I don't smoke any more pot. Like it doesn't make any sense. And these are like either visitors or their own citizens. I just can't. I can't. My freedom's precious to me. A lot of good musicians at the range. Yeah, there's been some really good acts. I have seen some amazing musicians at the range and at the Ponderosa. At Mojo's, when Mojo has music, at the Oasis, when they're doing acoustic night. Like, you'd be surprised at how many just absolutely amazing, amazing musicians roll through slabs. Even when COVID was going on, there was no live music in the country. There was in Slab City. There was live music in Slab City. The range might have shut down, but there was still live music. I promise you. I quit smoking weed years ago. Thankfully, I have no worries, but I may get on the medical marijuana soon. That's cool. I'm glad that you have that option. Everyone should have that option. I think you should do it. Like, what's it gonna hurt? It's gonna cost you a little bit of money, but then you can have it and not risk your freedom for it. If you don't care for it that much, there's so many different ways to ingest it. You don't have to smoke it. You can do dabs, which is a very different high than what flower is. Flower gives me a different high than what dabs does. You can eat it. You can get edibles. You can get weed that's real low THC, so it's not so psychotropic and doesn't get you all like loopy if you don't really like the effect. Or it'll also help you start low with the low THC levels and build yourself up to stronger stuff if that's what you want. But if I'm gonna give you any advice, if you don't smoke weed anymore and you start doing it again, dude, start slow. Like take a hit. Like I can smoke a joint and I'm okay. But if I did this when I first started smoking, when I got out of the army, I'd have not been functioning. Like it was not. It was so intense. Now that I got a tolerance up, I'm okay. So start slow, take like a hit, and then go to bed. So in case it does, if it is too intense, it makes you paranoid and stuff, you're in a safe place, you're in your home. But like you're doing any substance, start slow. Start little by little. Little bands of gypsy musicians and slabs. Yeah. I've seen some amazing talent. Singers, violinists, yeah, all sorts of instruments. Instruments I've never heard of. People playing didgeridoos and like playing the saw, like a saw that you cut wood with, and they're playing that with a bow, like a violin. All sorts of shit. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome for the advice. Start slow, like any substance you're doing you're not used to. Like, people will have such a bad experience on cannabis and be like, whoa, it's not for me. Because they just did way too much. They did as much as their stoner friends would do. And that's like trying to keep up with your alcoholic friends with booze and being like, well, drinking sucks. But it can be a lot of fun if you regulate yourself and treat it like a substance that you're not really sure what it's going to do to you. And not just like alcohol, not all weed has the same effect on you. Different weeds will have different effects on you. I can smoke some weeds and want to go for a hike. I'll smoke other weeds and sit there and watch fucking Breaking Bad for 3 days. Kills them lungs, at least for me. Dabs. Yeah, dabs are pretty rough. They fuck me up too. I cough every time. I always cough on dabs. But if you like, dabs are pretty strong, but if you get the vape cartridges, um, those can be pretty mellow, depending on the one you get. Like, those can be pretty chill. Yeah, and edibles can last a long time. I love the music about the slabs that and the freedom and hot springs are the best parts of the slabs for me, and the food is okay too. I'm being educated by a pothead. Cool. Most potheads will be like, hell yeah, smoke this joint to the face, bro. And that's just not looking out for your friends. If you really want them to enjoy this stuff, give them a fucking break. You gotta have a water filter for dabs? I don't know why you would need a water filter for dabs. Like, this is dabs right here. That's some dabs. And I have a dab pen that I could put that into and just heats it up and I hit it. But I, for me, it's, what you would have to do when you smoke weed is what I have to do when I drink. Like, just go slow. Because I'm not very much of a drinker. I don't drink very often. The smoke is cooled by the water chamber on your rig. Well, actually, I don't have a bong dab rig. I do have a nectar collector, which is essentially just a straw with a metal tip, and then I have a dab pen like a. I'll show you. It's like an e-nail, right? So, it's this thing here, and you take the top off, and then you untwist this lid, and you put your dabs in there, press the button, the coils heat up, and then you hit it. No water required. Same with my nectar collector. There's no water in that either. Yes, Jeepsy, I'm in Babylon, and this is a cry for help. This live stream right here is a cry for help for donations to get me out of Babylon. I'm actually doing pretty good. I've had a lot of great, generous people today donate to me. And I'm like, I think I need 60 more bucks to fill up my gas tank, and then I will be boogieing on out of Babylon. That was a hard sentence to say. Tomorrow. So it's time. I'm going to Slabs. I'm going to have to leave my truck behind because I haven't had very many hits on it. Nobody's been interested. So I'm going to be trying to line up some buyers for when I come back, and then I'll be able to show it to a few people. Or I'm going to collect it and try to sell it in quartzite to some, rubber tramper that wants to pull a trailer with it or something. So that's my goal. But I do need to get out of Babylon. It's driving me a little bit insane. That's funny right there. He's a light drinker. I can drink myself under the table. No shame in my game. That's dope. I mean, I always surprise myself with how much I can drink when I do drink, but I still gotta go slow. I'll send a PayPal. Hey, thanks, John. That's badass. I appreciate that. It's very generous. Unfortunately, treated friends with the respect one wanted. 8 out of 10 for themselves. Steal your shit and pretend to help you look for it. Yeah, that sucks. I think I've been in that position before. A couple times. Yeah, I got no time for that shit, man. I ain't got no time for fake ass friends. I'm almost 40 years old and almost died a few times. Like, I'm not interested. I wish I wasn't in Babylon too. Oh, I wish you weren't in Babylon. I teleported and went to another dimension on a dab hit. How'd you make it back, bro? I talked to a shadow being. Holy fuck. Monday banks closed. Oh yeah, was that is that still holiday? Have we not learned our lessons yet? So I was only able to get 1/3 till Clarence. Otherwise be able to help. Hey, no worries. No worries. Like those I know it's tight on everybody right now. I know times are tight on everyone. So if you can't donate, like that's fucking quite alright. I am still happy to hang out with y'all. We can chat it up. And if you guys saw my latest video I posted, there's a did like a sneak preview into my next video. My next video is gonna be probably around 20 minutes long. I'm almost done filming it, but I do need to do some like last minute filming, and then I will be able to bring you like the latest video. And there was so much footage to go through, hours of footage that Caveman and I recorded on the way down here. So. About 25 Benadryl, wait till the metallic taste hits your mouth. You'll forget to talk for about 2 days. Go completely sober and do a fast for like 30 days with no weed and then rip the fuck out of a dab. Boom, soul teleports you through your eye to a dimension where you don't even know, but you're walking around and you'll talk to a shadow being, and that's how you get back. You'll puke as soon as you get back. Bro, that was not a dab. That was DMT. Or ayahuasca. That was not cannabis. But make sure you do the dab hit after you come down from the Benadryl high. Like, that's a very specific way to do DMT. You should write a short story. Write a short story about your crazy DMT hit that you think is cannabis. Friend of mine just messaged me and asked, "Is this a llama?" and sent me a video. So let's check this out. Is that a llama? I believe that's an alpaca. Maybe it's a llama. But I think it's an alpaca. Alpaca bowl. Do you like the movie Biodome or Idle Hands? Man, I haven't seen Idle Hands, but I've seen Biodome, and that was a very long time ago. Jesus Christ, man, like that was like the 90s. But yeah, I do remember Biodome. That movie was dope. Write a cool book about all your high times. That would be a book to read. Some of that might be like X-rated though. I can't write about every one of them. I don't really like. I mean, if I'm high on weed, there's really nothing to write about. Like, got stoned, like, did my dishes, made coffee, and like, had a day. But some of my hallucinations, like, yeah, when you're ripping DMT or something, or you take too much mescaline. I wish I could find such a book of different people telling their stories. I bet you they have that. Like, aside from Hunter S. Thompson, who's written about pretty much every high he's had, I bet you they have that. Let's find out. A book about people's drug experiences. Let's see. This is, it's just telling me how to get off drugs. Like, all these books are about, like, educating yourself about alcohol and drugs. No, man. Give me your stories. Damn it. Maybe they don't have this book. There's definitely a void, I think. See you, Jim. Take care, dude. Take care of yourself. Do sober, no smoke, then Benadryl, then dab. No, I'm not gonna do that. That sounds terrible. No, I'd rather just not have to go without weed. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. No, we need a real hippie pothead author with a lot of stories by cool people. That would be the book. Okay, but I could probably get stories like on video and post them to my YouTube and pay someone to like transcribe it into a book. I could probably write it myself, but I bet somebody else would do it better. I think it had something to do with like the Benadryl reacting to the THC. Or you just can't handle your weed, or it was DMT. It was fucking DMT, bro. A DMT vape pen, they have those. They do have those. Make sure there's at least 1 day sober between the Benadryl trip and the THC. Like, I've already said I'm not going to do this. It's not going to happen. You can't make me. I'm sure there would be some jumbled words. Words we never ever heard of. I wonder if I could record people while they're tripping. A lot of people don't like cameras in their face when they're high on drugs, which is there's the finesse of that. Like, and they act different when they know they're being recorded. People do that, so. It's all downhill once 40 hits. Yeah, fucking A. My body's already falling apart. Like, it's already broken. I've beat myself up in my 20s harder than I should have. Like, now, like, sometimes tying my boots fucking throws my back out. I think that's where I'm at. That's fucking pathetic. You love that movie? What movie? I don't know what movie you're talking about, bro. Are you on a Benadryl dab hit right now? Book of short stories about drug trips. I have to write it like a soccer mom. Train spotting. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, yeah, that's not what we're looking for. Shit the Moon Said. A story of sex, drugs, and ayahuasca. Shit the Moon Said. by Gerard Powell. I found the meaning of old fart. Like, it's been brewing in there for like 15 years, and it's like, freedom! Hey, what's up, D? Welcome to the live stream. You made it. I've never tasted like silver in my mouth, like 25 Benadryl, too. Oh, dude, that's, you're trying to overdose at that point. 25 Benadryl? That's not healthy. I thought I was gonna forget how to talk, but eventually it all came back. Yeah, hopefully you went to a hospital. I try to make it most of the time. Yay, I'm glad you do. Glad to have you here. I'm doing pretty good on my fundraiser, I guess, to get out of Babylon. Escape from LA. Snake Plissken. And I think I've got about 50, 60 left, so I can fill up my tank and get to Slabs, which I think it'll take about 1 tank of gas. It's about a 4-hour drive, depending on what time of day I go, because of fucking rush hour, and that's where I'm at, like Babylon. So, wait till you're in your 50s, Zig. Yeah, if I make it to 50s. I know I'm late, but did you sell the truck? No, I did not. Dude, if I sold the truck, I would not have a problem leaving Babylon. I'd have a little bit of money laying around. Not a lot because I'm underwater on the van, but once I sell the truck, I'll be sitting a little bit better than I am now. So no, I haven't sold the truck. I actually haven't had any interest in it yet. Like, nobody's been that interested. My price on the truck is right there at market value. Maybe I have to go under because I'm in Los Angeles and there's a lot of competition. So my plan has changed. It's been adjusted. I've got to get out of the city because I can't afford to be here anymore. Like, I'm not going to make it the rest of the month on the money I have. The other problem is that it's kind of ambiguous. I'm not really from the city. I don't know anyone here. So my plan is to leave the truck here, which I left it here before, and I'm going to head to Slabs. And then by the time I come back, hopefully I'll either have some buyers lined up, or I can get my truck and take it to Quartzsite and try to sell it to Rubber Tramper in Quartzsite, someone that's trying to tow a trailer or something. So that's my plan. I already have arranged a ride back here at the beginning of the month when I get paid, so I can collect my truck and take it on down the road. But I'm not getting any responses from people here. Like, nobody seems very interested. Not one email. The messages I have gotten have been scams. So that's frustrating. I've got it on Craigslist. I've got it on OfferUp. I've got it on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. So my new plan is to take care of my mental health too, and try to get out of this. Try to get out of LA. And yeah, it's just so expensive to stay here. My money will go farther in Slabs. It seems crazy, I know, but it will. My money goes farther there. I can go to Mexico for a lot of the vices. I can get my there's meal plans in Slabs. And, the weed's cheaper in the Slabs. It's just... The city is expensive. Make sure that dog doesn't chase the cat. 40-year-old bottle of whiskey in it for you. Guess she know how to motivate me. Yeah, she's right here. She's not chasing the cat. Not rolling out the possibility. I just know that I teleported in a dimension is as real as this one is. Yeah, with the inflation, people are having a hard time. Yeah, dude, everything has just become so expensive in the last couple years. Gas here is like $7 a gallon. which is why I'm struggling to get out of here. Was just watching Waterboy. Hey James, you missed Jen too. She was here. And then she had to go. Gas is $3.60 in Iowa. That's amazing. I wish it was that cheap. It was like 380, 390 when I left Nomad's Nest. And then Arizona was a little more expensive, but California here in the city like $7. So yeah, that's what I'm fighting against to get out of here. This is not a good spot to get stuck. I'd rather be stuck in Vegas. Because then I could take whatever, like this $100 and go sit down at the poker table and make 400 and get the fuck out of here. So yeah, Waterboy was live, I guess. That's cool. How's Waterboy doing? You missed. I Was Never the Girl Next Door. She was here for a little bit. I told her that you said hi. Hey, you guys got it really bad with the gas out that way. So I did find out why California gas is so much more expensive than the rest of the country. It's not just taxes, which is what I blamed it on before. But apparently, that's not the whole story. Like, yes, part of it is a tax, but it's also the fact that apparently in California, they have stricter requirements on their petrol products, which means that they require different gas than the rest of the country to keep emissions down. So all the refineries literally have to make a different type of gas for California. And since they do this, they get to charge more. In California, drivers, citizens, pay more. So that's why it's $7 a gallon here. And I'm getting hungry. I'm going to be making some food soon. My plan is to try to get out of here tomorrow. If I get enough donations, I'll bounce out of here tomorrow. And maybe I'll be live streaming from the mountain tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? So if I'd gotten there today, it's chilly night at the Ponderosa. But if I get there tomorrow, I think they have acoustic night at the Oasis, so maybe I can live stream from there. Maybe I could live stream from the Ponderosa. We'll see. And I can also finish my video, because that's where my video I have to kind of be to finish this video. And if you saw my next video, if you saw the last video I just posted, I did kind of a sneak preview into the next video that I'm almost done editing. Needs some of the finishing touches on it, so I've done most of the editing already. I just need to add some good music and a couple of special effects, and I should be ready to rock and roll. I just made one pot of chicken and broccoli Alfredo and the pot of shrimp and chicken and broccoli Alfredo. You're just making me hungry now. You're just making me hungry. You're trying to get me off a live stream so I go make food instead. I do like Alfredo. Alfredo's pretty delicious. Is anyone trading in crypto? Does anyone have any money in any crypto assets? Or is that like a phase that you went through and you stopped? Completely normal for Iowa. for gasoline E10 rated 89 to 89.5 octane to be priced lower than regular unleaded gasohol, also called super unleaded, as pointed out, has long been subsidized. My truck it's a flex fuel truck too, and it takes like the lower octane. But I don't see flex fuel very often. Like you gotta go hunt that down, but it is a little bit cheaper, and it doesn't sacrifice like fuel mileage apparently. Did Nomadic Alaskan leave the slabs? Yes, he did. He left the slabs, but he'll be back. He just wanted to go out on an adventure. Apparently, he left with one of his road dogs from when he started traveling, and so he wanted to go, on an adventure. But he'll be back. He still stays the dark side. They're still running the soup kitchen best they can, so he always comes back. But if you've been following his channel, then you'll know that he's been kind of bouncing around right now. I think last I saw he was in Havasu, but that was maybe a day or two ago. Oh, I got a donation. Hey, thanks, John. Appreciate you, man. Getting closer. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps get me out of Babylon. I'm gonna go grab me something to drink real quick. But I'll be right here at this fridge, dude. Check this shit out. Like, there's a coffee pot here. Little mini fridge here. You can't beat it. Safe up there. It's pretty dope. Was she cute, the neighbor girl? What neighbor girl? What are you talking about? Same here on the flex fuel. It does clog up fuel filters a bit faster. Yeah, they recommend that you put like a fuel stabilizer in there when you fill up your tank. But it is better on, it's cheaper and it's better on, I think that I go farther on the flex fuel. It's just harder to find. You gotta go seek that shit out and find it. Oh, nice of them to charge extra. Yeah, well, they have to charge extra because if you're talking about the gasoline thing, it's because California requires them to make a different type of gasoline. So they have to charge extra for that. Like, it would be cheaper if the whole country did it, but only California does it. Los Angeles. Yeah, look at this hair on here. You can see it too, can't you? That's how I found it. There's another one on this side you can't see. Yeah, Roche, he did. He left the slabs. He'll be back. He's not like leaving for good. He's on went on a trip. If you've been following him on his YouTube or his Facebook, Instagram, he's been posting on there where he was at, where he was going. And if any of you aren't subscribed yet, be sure to hit subscribe too. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, he's on a walkabout. Pizza puffs are yummy. I'm guessing that's the yummy symbol. What are those, like, pizza, like those little tiny ones? Is that what you're talking about? Pizza puffs? I'm trying to see how many people who watch my live streams are actually subscribed to me. Because I suspect most of you are. But it tells me, if I look at the audience statistics, I'll look at my last live stream. Oops. And analytics. These for each audience. It's not telling me. Actually, maybe it's here. Yeah, like 20% of the people that watched my last live stream aren't subscribed. Which I was surprised to find out that there are people watching me that aren't subscribed. So if you aren't subscribed and you like what you're seeing, I usually do edited videos, but I've been doing a lot of live streams lately since I've been trying to sell my truck. I've been kind of stuck in one spot, so I haven't been able to do videos. But I would like to bring you more Bottle Kids videos. I would like to bring you more how-to videos on slabs. So, I would also like to show you my van and what I'm going to be doing to it. So hit the subscribe button. Do it. Do it. Go eat, my dude. I got company coming soon. I'm about to bounce out of this live Zig, but good live, man. It's interesting watching your lives. I hope you get your money and get the hell out of there, my dude. Yeah, I'm getting closer. I've gotten done pretty good. All you guys have been very generous, and I appreciate you very much. I think I'm pretty close to being able to get out of here tomorrow. So, what time is it? I don't even know how long I've been live streaming. For like 2 hours. That's about how long I usually live stream for. And you guys will have me for, how about this? How about another like 10 minutes? And then I'll take off. Because if I can get out of here, like I said, my money will stretch farther in slabs than it does in the city. I'm reading, I'm not reading it way late. I'm just reading it as I see it, as it pops up in my chat. Maybe my chat's a little bit behind. The neighbor girl that you were talking about when you were talking to your friends, saying that you had her, she was there and was trying to figure out who you... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Oh, I got a Venmo. Who's that from? Aw. Thank you so much. I don't know who that is. If that's somebody watching, if that's one of my lurkers, that was a good donation. Like, I just got $20 in my Venmo, so I appreciate you. Is this someone who's... Do I know this part? I don't think so. It does help. It really does. Man, the YouTube community always kind of surprises me. Like, I didn't have any idea that, like, people were so generous out there. What I did know about it is that a lot of people would complain about the trolls. And I've had a couple of trolls, just in this live stream alone, I've had to block. But as soon as I see them, I just cut them off at the head. And if they want to make a whole bunch of profiles to come back just to say one thing and then get blocked, that's fine with me. I don't even remember them when I'm done blocking them. So, what does surprise me isn't the trolls, is that there's so many amazing, generous people out there And I like creating a space that we all get to chat in here and feel comfortable about being who we are without like being shamed for it or being ridiculed or trolled or treated like you're less than for any reason. Like that's if you saw the one rule I made. I made one rule for the channel and you see it when you come in, just be courteous and respectful. Like we're adults. Let's act like it. And I think we've created that. I think that's what we got here. I think we've got a pretty good YouTube community. You guys have been like I like it when I get to call for like your guys' help with like getting David that wheelbarrow or getting Caveman some camera equipment. I would like to do videos where I'm handing out more joints and slabs or joints in the city or something. Those are my favorite ones to do. I want to use your guys' donations to just be the conduit where I get to help other people out. But this time I am stuck. I hate asking for donations, but I am stuck. So these donations are gonna go towards my gas bill, my $7 a gallon gas bill. I thought you were like at least 42 years old. I didn't know you were so young. Thanks, I guess. Used to be I was always like told that I looked younger than I am, but recently I've been told I looked older, I guess. Is that a duck and an axe? Ah, aha. Yep, I smell what you're stepping in. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I know. Now I know all the secrets. We will slay the slabbers with some dank soon, Zig. That was a hard sentence to say. Why did you make me say that? I'm harvesting now. Wow, now I feel old. Why do you feel old? Are you old? You're just slightly older than me. 40 is fucking with me, no. You know what actually is fucking with me is the fact that I have an adult child. That's messing with me. Having an adult child is like... That's fucking weird. Yeah, I'll be 39 in January, in just a couple of months. So... You're Methuselah in here? That took me a second. It took me a second to understand what the fuck that reference was for. Because you're gonna slay slabbers. I'm the old sage. 6:17? Is that the time? Is that what you're telling me? If you guys start doing tongue twisters, I'm not reading them. Oh, Methuselah. Alright, I bet you there's some pretty cool. I'm gonna look up Methuselah. Methuselah. Images. Let's see what she looks like. It's just showing me a bunch of trees. Methuselah tree. Okay, so apparently this is a species of trees. I was not expecting that. I mean, they're actually pretty cool looking trees. But I had no idea it was a tree also. The second oldest tree. Now I'm looking this up. It's the second oldest tree on Earth. And I want to find out where it is. There's a... You guys gotta see this tree. And oh, it's here in California. I'll be damned. In the White Mountains of Eastern California. Name for the biblical figure, but it's in the the Inyo National Forest. Interesting. The second oldest tree on Earth. Methuselah. Well, it's not what I was expecting to find. I don't know either. It's all good when it's coming. Bobby, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. The bristlecone forest. Yeah, that's where it was at. It has some of the oldest trees on Earth. Like Timothy's Loa. Yeah, that's where that's where the Methuselah tree is. Is in the bristlecone forest, apparently, in Eastern California. I'm gonna be like Methuselah. That's my goal now. Yeah, I had no idea this was a tree. But it's obviously a biblical reference. Actually, this I see this other article saying it's the oldest tree on Earth. But not sure how true that is. It's apparently 4,800 years old. Great Basin bristlecone pine. So that's not. But interesting. Obviously a biblical reference because Methuselah the one that like was the longest living person in the Bible? Isn't that who that was? Yeah, Methuselah lived to be 969 years old. Okay, that's what I thought. So it makes sense that that's what they named the tree. You're gonna be like Methuselah? You want to live to be 969 years old? So, if you could pick a superpower, like any of you, if you could pick a superpower, what superpower would you pick? And also, this is a two-parter. If this was like the Matrix, and you could plug in a spike into your head and upload data, upload knowledge, what's the first thing that you would want to upload into your brain so you would know it? Whether it be a skill or information, what's the first thing you would do? Hey, what's up, Dale? Good to see you, man. Glad to have you here. You want to just live forever. Never die. Earth explodes. There you are, just floating around frozen in time. So, like, that's a pretty good one to be able to live a long time. Like, Wolverine had the healing thing, so he was just young forever and lived for hundreds of years. I've always liked the idea of being able to teleport. I think that would be pretty dope. Roche, you would want to upload the true history of the Earth. That's the knowledge that you would want. Like all of human history, like history books and stuff. Yeah, dude, I've got a daughter. I've got an adult child. Okay, nomadic adventures. You'd want to be invisible. That's creepy. I feel like everyone that wants to be able to turn invisible is either a creep or just doesn't want to be seen, like, wants to hide from the world. It's hard to tell the difference. Nomadic adventures, you'd want to know truth from lies. Like, you'd want to know if someone's lying to you. Okay. It's a good superpower. I would want to, if I could upload like the Matrix and plug shit into your brain and upload knowledge, I think I would pick. I want to know every language. I want to know how to speak every language, including sign languages. That way you can communicate with fucking anybody. Because there's so much lost in translation. Like Sanskrit has like hundreds of different words for the word love. Whereas we have one. We use it for our dogs, our cats, our kids, our friends, our partner. Or Methuselah in Greek mythology with a steak. That was not Methuselah. That was Medusa. Different mythology, bro. Methuselah. And I'd like to tell you that if you need a place just to hang out, I got 2 acres up here in Seligman off grid. I think I've already told you, so keep that in mind. Yeah, thanks, Dale. We should link up on social media, dude. I know where Seligman is.